Hey everyone, have you ever looked into your Chihuahua's big, expressive eyes and wondered about their origins? Well, you're in for a treat today because I'm diving deep into Dr. Robert H. Stauffer and his fascinating theory about how these tiny pups might have made their way to the New World. So, what's the big deal about Chihuahuas? Besides being the ultimate purse pups, thanks to Paris Hilton and Reese Witherspoon's Bruiser, these little guys have an intriguing history that goes way back. Now, it might come as a surprise, but the Chihuahua is a distant relative of the wolf. Yeah, imagine that. The secret lies in their DNA. All small dog breeds, including Chihuahuas, have a specific gene on their 15th chromosome called the insulin-like growth factor 1, or IGF-1. All small dogs have this gene. This gene inhibits growth hormones, making them pint-sized compared to their larger cousins like Great Danes. Here's where it gets really interesting. One popular theory suggests that the Mayans, who were brilliant dog breeders, might have selectively bred the American grey wolf to create the Chihuahua. But there's a catch. The American grey wolf doesn't have the IGF-1 gene, so this theory doesn't quite add up. Enter Dr. Robert Stauffer Jr. and his ancient mariner theory. According to Stauffer, around 600 BC, ancient sailors from the area that is now Israel brought small dogs with them to the New World. These dogs carried the IGF-1 gene, and their traits eventually became part of the genetic makeup of the Chihuahua. Genetic scientists have proven this gene originated from the Israeli grey wolf, and all small dogs can trace their ancestry to the Israeli grey wolf. Why would sailors bring small dogs on their voyages? Well, small dogs are feisty and fantastic at keeping the rat population in check. Rats were a huge problem on ships, attacking food supplies and spreading diseases, so having these little rat catchers on board was a smart move. This theory aligns perfectly with archaeological finds. The earliest depictions of Chihuahuas in artwork and pottery date back to around 300 BC. That's roughly 300 years after these ancient sailors would have arrived, giving enough time for these dogs to integrate into the local dog population. The theory that the Chihuahua was brought by ancient sailors who left the area around what is now Israel and sailed across the ocean in about 600 BC is by far the best explanation for the origin of the Chihuahua. And here's a fun twist. This theory also lines up with historical accounts in the Book of Mormon. Talk about connecting the dots across history. So, the next time you cuddle your Chihuahua, remember that this tiny dog has a big history. From ancient sailors to Mayan rituals and Hollywood fame, Chihuahuas have truly traveled across time and continents to become the beloved pets we know today. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of Chihuahuas and how they confirm the accounts of the Book of Mormon. See you next time.